The light didn't go off, so I didn't know I was recording. Alright, last day of the show, day 3. We're going to see Canadian, eh? Hosted by Tim Deegan, Corey Vidal, and Gunnarola. And the noisy guy's gonna start again. He's raking leaves, or actually he's vacuuming up leaves, so I don't even know if you can hear me anymore because he's really loud. But it is cloudy and cool today, but I'm having lunch with Scotty, so that's exciting. And we'll see if he wants to appear in the vlog or not, since he's a big shot now at the airport. Bye. Yeah, he was. Oh, I always thought he was going to be here. No, I thought it was just Corey and Tim, right?
And I was like, no.
Showers help every time. So unfortunately, Gunnarola couldn't be with us for this screening. He is really, really disappointed he couldn't make it. But we do have videos of him that we are going to share. So he sends his best regards. He is still around Buffer Festival today. He just couldn't make this particular screening.
I think he has a meetup today.
Yeah. I think. I'm actually just going to agree. To be honest, I don't even know. Because I own this thing, I get to like go off schedule. So how are you guys enjoying? So basically the same person. His name is Andrew Wong, and we actually got to meet him when he had about 800 subscribers.
In fact, he was not really even focusing on YouTube.
Not
he
at all.
had a website, and he would just create songs for people.
Yeah. So Andrew Huang, he had this website, or he has this website, www.songstowearpants2.com, and he was a really, really big fan of Andrew Gunnarola. Oh, hey, hi. Thank you. Woke me up. So Andrew Huang, Songs to Wear Pants To, was a really big fan of Andrew Gunnarola and really looked up to him as a YouTuber. And so Andrew Huang had this video that went viral in early 2011. And I immediately, like every time a video goes viral, I always look at that YouTuber's channel, see where they're from, and if they're from Ontario, I like go and make sure I follow them on Twitter and check their stuff out. And so then he happened to tweet, he didn't know that I had followed him, and he tweeted, doing a show in Toronto in like a couple weeks, and so we were like, let's go check out this guy's show. And we actually have in the Apprentice A vlog on camera, right at the beginning, the camera is rolling when he sees us and he recognizes Tim and I, and he's like, what are you guys doing here? I know who you are. And we went out to dinner that night, and I said to Andrew Huang,
That was really good grilled cheese, by the way.
that was so good. I'm so hungry. We went to dinner, and I said to Andrew Huang, don't focus on your website, be a YouTuber.
He was like, he wanted to do the website thing. He's like, oh, this
and
is
he's
what
like,
I do.
I've been living off of my website for 5 years. I can't. It's, And he made a very successful transition. So Andrew Huang and Andrew Gunnarola became very good friends, and because they are both almost the same person, you know how there's like nicknames for like Brad and Jennifer is better friends. I don't know any of them.
Angeli and Brad Pitt. What was theirs?
Brangelina.
Right.
So Andrew and Andrew became Team Andrew, and so they made a video together. This is a Gunnarola video. Andrew Gunnarola, but it also features Andrew Huang.
Because
everyone has no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah, like it's just,
so there is a YouTuber named Peter Chow, also known as Pyro Booby. He's Canadian. He's somewhat playing a character, is what we're trying to get at. He actually went to the Vancouver Film School.
Yeah.
And he's someone else that I found. I think he had like 500 subscribers when I used to watch a lot of YouTube videos.
Back when you had time.
Life got busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we started throwing Buffer Festival, and then I stopped watching videos because I couldn't.
It was a long time before that for me. It was a documentary.
Oh, man.
Big thing.
I haven't watched our vlog in a year.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, this is a video from a really funny YouTuber named Peter Chow. And this show would be a miss if he was not a part of it.
Yeah, you guys, okay, birthdays, big deal, right? You go places like, which restaurant can I go to and get some free food because it's my birthday? Well, I don't know.
Tucker's Marketplace has like the free buffet if it's your
Really?
birthday. Yeah, so every time you go, it's just it's everyone's birthday every day. Every time I've ever gone, I hear the happy birthday song like 8 times.
That's awesome. I know Casey's does that.
Yeah.
And Casey's, is that just Ontario or is that? I don't know, cases.
People have birthdays all over the world.
Yeah, no, I mean like.
Yeah.
Apprentice A has been basically not just a company, but it's been like a family of people that have been living together and not living together, and then more living together and sharing rooms together, and then
You moved in.
Yeah.
It's very specifically so. We have a daily vlog, and you know Tim was in the very first one.
Yeah.
And you know you lived really far away, and we missed you all the time. And there was one time he came over, and we stayed up really late, and he's like, oh, I don't want to drive home. And it's in the vlog. It's like, oh, just spend the night. But if you spend the night once, you're probably gonna move in. 1 month later, Tim Deegan moved in.
Yeah. So I was there for a year, and it was like just so much fun. I mean, like you know, like how I don't know how many of you guys have like gone to college yet? Is anybody here done the college thing? How many of you guys have had roommates? Oh, and any of them? Anybody like in res? Yes, a couple. Okay, cool. It's like res and roommates kind of combined. It's not as many people as res, but there's more than just like having a roommate. But like we literally become a family living together.
Or a cult.
Kind
of a cult.
We have a special juice we drink every day.
It's coffee.
The company has become this. It started as this thing in a basement in Oakville, and it's become this. It created this.
Yeah. So we say publicly, we say that we live in Toronto, just so that people, just kind of anywhere in the world can understand. I'm from St. Catharines. I was born in St. Catharines, lived in Niagara the first 20 years of my life. Moved to Oakville, just because I found a house with the really cheap basement. And then when I started the daily vlogs, I was living in that place in Oakville. And we a couple months into the vlogs, Google hired us to shoot a documentary, which we did. And when we flew home, we bought a bunch of gear, and a couple people joined the team. So when we flew home, the living room was filled with people and gear and luggage. And I was like, guys, we got to clean this up. And they're like, there's nowhere to put it. We're in a tiny basement. And so we found a house in Burlington, and we've actually been living in Burlington.
Like really quick too. It was like we need something cool.
Yeah, we landed home from San Francisco June 9th, and by the 15th I had found the house and we moved in.
And we got a U-Haul.
Yeah.
And moved everything.
Yeah.
Big truck. But basically, so the company's evolved. Everybody involved with the company has, like there's been people coming and going and everything. But basically, the vlog has been a documentation of that family. Family. And the evolution of it, and just the relationships that have grown there.
So yeah, that is it for not the show, but that is it for the videos that we're going to play. We wanted to do some Q&A and just like talk to you guys and hang out. And I don't even think we need to do a volunteer with a mic. I think we talked at the beginning of the show, it's intimate enough that we can hear you guys. So let's talk. What do you guys want to know about the Canadian YouTubers? I'll tell you everything.
First thing I cycle up.
Just wondering what YouTubers in Canada that are more northern.
Like more north. The most north I know of is Fluffy Talks, and that's like an hour north.
Okay, just finished the Apprentice A, or not Apprentice A, sorry, Canadian A show. It was really good. It was really intimate. Fortunately, Gunneroll wasn't there, but it was still really good and really intimate. There weren't a ton of people there, but we do know. Nice. We do know that there is going to be a buffer next year, so I'm going to start saving my pennies, and hopefully I can come again next year. And now it's time to meet Scotty. And yeah, there's these guys lurking behind me.
Go to the water. They miss the water. They're always talking about the lakes.
But I guess so much more than a lake.
He's like, we drove a couple hours to go visit a lake somewhere, and he's like, when I showed up, I'm like, you call that a lake?
Yeah.
It's a pond.
Yeah. Look at these like big white caps on there.
Yeah, it's windy today. Oh, there's a border plane. And that's Ontario Place.
What? Where?
This
Oh.
one.
Oh, I've seen that on TV. On some interesting colored buildings in there. Is that like a park or something? There's like pink roofs, buildings.
Yeah, it's like there's also a water park there. It's an amusement park.
Oh, okay.
And there's an amphitheater.
It's a different view of the CN Tower. Put some music. Look at all the leaves falling from the trees. Okay, so just sitting in the lobby and yeah.
Oh, that's the old person.
We're gonna have some random people show up.
Well, you have to be honest. Like, I've been to a lot of events. Like, I know Jay, but I spoke to Grace